dishonesty from you lately. You don't care, acting so indifferent, and you know it. All I want is honesty from you lately.
I come from a family of like a lot of musicians. So I like grew up around music, like from when I was born, basically. And like people in my family are classical musicians, so I'm the one who took off in another direction, more into pop.
All I want is honesty from you lately.
I always wrote my own songs since I was like 9 or 7, 8, 9. And I recorded, and I was sitting in my room, recorded, and just wrote lyrics. They weren't too good, always. But I kept doing it.
All I want is honesty from you lately.
When I was like 20 or something, I heard about this school up north in Sweden for like, basically you get your own studio, and you're like you write your own songs, and you can learn to produce. And that's where I met my producer, who produced my EP, Treasure. And after that, I was like, this is what I want to do. Like,
all I want is honesty from you lately.
Amy, I always I've listened to her since I was like, since she put out Frank, her first album. And I just found it very like inspiring, because she was like, it felt like she was in such a control when it came to her music. That she was like by her, like with her guitar, like writing songs, like lyrics that was so specific that you just knew that they came from a personal place, and she just felt very real, and that's I just admired that, and that.
All I want is honesty from you lately.
But when it comes to myself, I love writing. I'm kind of like a control freak, and I always want to tell. Like, it's hard for me to come up with stories that doesn't feel like me. It has to come from a real place, when it like for myself.
All I want is honesty from you lately.
I actually had a bunch of songs before I put the EP together. So it was a question of what songs I wanted on the EP. But then I like went through the songs with my producer, and we both felt like Treasure, Nobody Cares, Tired of Talking, and Leon's Lullaby.
All I want is honesty from you lately.
The song Treasure on my EP, it's basically, I sometimes think about Treasure as being the moment before Tired of Talking. It doesn't have to be, but it's basically a relationship that should be over, but it's not. And like two people just being stuck in a weird, like bad situation, being afraid to say things that you should say, and not being able to move on, like, you know, being afraid to be without one another, and but just destroying each other. I think people have been through that before. When you
all I want is honesty from you lately.
She tweeted about the Tired Talking. Yeah, she just said that. I think she just said that people should check it out, and it was not out on Spotify yet, so she had the SoundCloud link. She's so like cool of her to do that. Yeah.